Hello everyone, I am Astreus and welcome back. So I don't know, it's been about a week or so since I last did a recording like this and a lot has changed. Oh no. Before I get to showing all the new things, I think I have an issue with the oh yeah, look at that. Let me fix the sound real quick and then I will deal with these guys later. I think, there we go. Ah, peace. Let's let them free and we'll see how that goes. Oh my gosh. Uh, hmm. Yeah, this is a mess. Yeah. We'll just let them roam around. Come on out if you want. I don't care. So, let's try to go in order of what I've done. If I remember correctly, I was working on this dock and I expanded it a little bit. I've cleaned up this area, made a little, I don't know, lean-to right here with some supplies and stuff. I don't know if I like this. Maybe it's too much deep slate, but we'll see. I'll mess with that later. Expand the dock out this direction. I would love to have a big old ship out here. And then it just goes around to over here, which, as you can see, needs some more work, but it's cleaning up very nicely. I know it's hard to miss some of these builds, and they're not all complete, like the lighthouse here, for example. Trying to decide on what to do for the interior here. Now, I don't think it's going to be just a regular old lighthouse interior. I want to build some kind of farm, make it useful, a reason to come over here and at least gather from it occasionally, whatever it is I'm growing. Maybe I'll expand, like do an expanded cactus farm over here. That way I can have a more steady supply of bone meal, which I don't have at the moment. Because that thing is broken. But yeah, get kind of a good view of everything. I did a couple shorts. I made a couple canoes, a little fishing boat, and eventually I'll do a nice, like I said, a big sailing ship, probably right over there, facing that direction. Let's see if I can make it. And speaking of ships, so hopefully you guys can see this, but just right here, there is a sunken ship. I talked about actually tearing it down and rebuilding it, like floating on the water. I decided I'm going to leave it there. It's a nice relic that I don't want to, disturb. And that way, the ship I do end up building will look a lot nicer. Oh yeah, look at that boat. I think it's going to stay, for sure. Okay, next on the list. We are heading underground. This area that I'm going to, I've been using to gather more sandstone. But what I'd like to do is create a sewer with flowing water, arched tunnels all over, and basically maybe a quick way to get to from one location to another underground. But yeah, this is what all this has been from, is just taking sandstone, doing a little bit of exploring around. And while I was doing this, I discovered this. A zombie spawner. So I did the right thing to do and create a farm out of it. Hold on, let's see if we can... There they are. Now these guys... Oh, he's going to fight the water now. But I have a water elevator and they'll shoot up. Let me go upstairs. They will. This is the water pillar. They shoot up all the way up there. And as you can see, they will be dropping out. Oh, that guy's fighting it. they drop down to here. Leaving them at close to 1 health. Ah, there we go. Let's see here. And then, I know it's kind of a pain to get around. I'll probably do some improvements to that. But for now, this is what we got. Oh, real easy. There we go. And to kind of cover up the farm itself, or the little tower to drop them, I built a little observatory. I've got a few comments on the short I made of this, and I didn't really think about its appearance until it was pointed out to me, so I apologize for that. Maybe I'll make some improvements down the line, but it's for now, it's an observatory, and that is that. Oh, look at our friends just spreading on. Maybe we'll let them live. Makes the city feel a little bit more alive. But yeah, we gaze at the stars at night, track their movements. And then I also built an aqueduct. So, as you can see, still under construction. But this aqueduct will eventually water the sands here for the eventual birth of some farms. So, probably just going to plant a bunch of wheat fields out here, irrigated by the water from the aqueduct. This isn't the start of it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a big old reservoir up there, and that's going to be the source of the water. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm at this base, the summit here. I'm going to take this iron farm and expand it, make it probably well 3 times the size it is now. So it produces a lot more iron, and I can use that for villager trading. Wow, it's actually been doing really good. But yes, I'm still going to expand it, even so with all this iron. And I think, if I am correct, that is everything I've built here in the past week or so. This next coming week, I want to start building a rail system. So I want to build a raised railway going from here over the mountain. And then I want to build one going from here all the way over to the nether portal. Just because I want an excuse to go on little trips like that. I think it'll be fun. So this is what we've got so far. Our little village is coming along nicely. Adding some paths around here. I made it a lot easier to get down around the side. Oh, and while I'm in this area, I did find some friends. Excuse me, guys. Please don't open these doors. Where are they? Ah, here they are. We have some allays. They're pretty cool. In fact, I can show you. I have everything on me. I can show you how to duplicate them. Yeah, there's a villager outpost. Or not a villager, a pillager outpost. Maybe about 500, 1,000 blocks in this direction. And I saw a couple of these guys in the cages, and I rescued them. So what you do is you take any music disc will work and put it in a jukebox. And as long as they're within, I think, 16 blocks, they will start to dance. Let's see where the others are. Well, we'll see what they do. It might be... Ah, okay, that one's dancing. That one is not. Ah, there we go. Here, we're going to take these crystals, and you just right-click on them. And now you have 2. And now each of these will have a 5-minute cooldown until you can, Woo, that's loud. Hold on a sec. There we go, much better. Okay, sorry. That was very loud for me. So, after you give them a crystal while they're dancing, oops, this guy has already done their thing. How about... Right, give that back. There we go. Who here is still dancing? There we go. Okay, we got a couple more. I'm not too worried about them all because I've already got a lot in here. But we'll call this our little fairy garden area. It's already kind of primed for that, and we'll use them as needed. Yeah, I still don't know exactly how the mechanics for these guys work. I know if you give them something, say I give them this amethyst shard, they will collect all the amethyst shards that are mined and they will drop them off at me. Kind of help to gather products off the ground, whatnot, stuff like that. But yeah, I think they're great. By the way, I found that music disc in the zombie spawner area. It was a nice little treat. I haven't heard this one before. It's been pretty great. But yeah, let's see here. Plans. I do want to get in here, get all these traders leveled up, have a source for gathering other materials that I can use. But I just haven't done it yet. I had a playthrough, a few months ago, before I started this world, where I had a really nice filter trading setup / iron farm, and it was great. But that kind of burned me out on doing all that work, so I'll get to it eventually. Actually, next order of business is probably just doing all diamond armor and enchanting it. That will help me a lot for caving, which I want to light up all the caves underneath. Build a general mob farm. Start getting stuff for TNT. Things like that. I think that's the best bet. I also want to expand the village to out here and for these two buildings, basically up until I start getting into the red sand. That's definitely going to be the limits of this village is the desert out here. Won't go any further. And then if I start getting losing space, I will move to a new location and start another village or whatever I feel like doing. But yeah, progress is great. It's looking good. It's how I've been imagining it. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun for me to create, and I'm going to keep on doing my thing. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.